So, as the sun sets here on the Fringes, let's go on to our next side quest. By speaking with Jayanti for the level 67 challenge entitled Slug It Out. Jayanti seems to have reservations about her next outing.
Ah, adventurer, we were just preparing to go hunting. It is a duty in which we take great pride, but I fear the risk to our sisters only grows in recent days. Our greatest weapon is the poison-tipped arrow. All beasts succumb to its effects quite quickly. All save for one, the Gyr Abania mud slug. The numbers have increased of late, which makes hunting all the more difficult. The resistance to our poisons leaves us with no choice but to fight in close quarters, and therein lies the problem. The attack by spitting, it appears ineffectual against most creatures, but is highly corrosive to our skin.
Ouch.
The Lady of Bliss would surely be cross if we marred the beautiful skin she's blessed us with. That is why I would ask you to thin their numbers in our stead. Take this bottle of flat ale, scatter it to the grounds north of here, and slay any slugs that are drawn by the smell.
Okay. We can go ahead and do that. Oh. Yeah, like, getting off of this, unstuck from the wagon there. Yeah, I don't want to be stuck on no wagon. I guess we're going to follow the path to the point where we're going to be able to probably drop to where we need to go. Or it could be right at the end of this path. Yeah, it is. In fact, someone's already fighting their own mud slugs. And I'll fight you, Gagna, if you dare cross me. Which he does! Well, don't say I didn't warn you about my prowess as a warrior of light and a Nature Dragoon. Because, yeah, you're about to find you're about to learn about it firsthand through death. Like that! Yeah, here's Kogo right through ya. And apparently, this guy is fighting multiple groups of slugs. Well, now it's my turn. Yeah, it's my turn to take it all down. And in the meantime, we welcome a new viewer to our channel, Byron Bailey. Welcome to Let's Play Novora Autism. It's nice to have you join us on the channel this evening. Glad to have you with us. Well, I guess it depends there, Byron, on your perception of what lame is in an MMO. Because everyone has their own perceptions on what they think is good and what isn't. I mean, since you're a new viewer to our channel, I guess it's not necessarily going to be something that is going to appeal to you straight away. But if this is a game that actually appeals to you, I would certainly encourage you to look up the trial version of the game, because that is something you can do. There is a trial version of the game that you can check out if you're unsure about the quality of the game. Oh, you've played Destiny? Okay. Well, given that this is an RPG as opposed to a first-person shooter there, Byron, I can't really blame you for seeing the two as being like night and day. And I can't really blame you for thinking in that regard. Okay there, Gianti.
You've returned and no worse for wear. We are lucky to have made friends with one so capable. Tell me, did you also find the slugs to be repulsive? Their slimy backs and unsightly squirming, I can think of no creature more hideous than the slug. Yet you seem unaffected by both their saliva and their grotesque visage. If they pose a threat to us again, I will be sure to call you.
Glad I can help you out. Alright, time to go and get our last Aether Current in the Fringes. From Prapti. with her level 67 challenge entitled Unexpected Guests. Prapti is concerned someone is encroaching on Vera territory.
Adventurer, I would ask a favor of you. In recent days, strange men have been stealing prey from our hunting grounds. They appear to be Alamegans, but they do not recognize us as allies. They refuse to listen when we explain they are trespassing. If they were to see another strider in our company, they may not be so quick to fight and flee. They were last spotted to the east of here. Please go and speak with them before anyone comes to harm.
Alright. Oh, you ultimately didn't find it all that great there, Rain? Because, yeah, I know Rain encouraged me to play Destiny with him together. And so, well, I actually did that, and I did beat the game. So I do have Rain to thank for that. And I did, to some extent, hold my own, given that the first-person shooter, as anyone will know from watching this channel, is my weakest genre. Yeah, we've got company, and it's the Warrior of Light. He's arrived to kick your ass, and also have mine kicked in too because I got stunned and paralyzed. And we're gonna have to teach you boys some manners. If I'm allowed to target my opponents. Yeah, only if I'm allowed to target my opponents. Yeah, we'll get you down. And you're dead. Okay, Vera.
Please wait. If you would listen for just a moment.
Oh, keep that thing away from me! Yeah, he's making a break for it.
I fear they won't listen to anything I have to say. Would you go after him and explain his people are trespassing? I must tend to my wounds.
Yeah, after him. How far did he get? Where did he go? Okay, he went that way. Then we will follow after him. Yeah, since I really haven't played many first-person shooters, that given that they're my weakest genre, I really can't compare one to another, to be honest. Okay there, sir. You were trying to help that thing, weren't you? What do you want? I want to explain things to you. They wanted us to leave their hunting grounds, so they're not savage monsters looking to feast on our innards. Who told you that? I see. I'm sorry about before. It's not every day you see something like that where I come from. Me and my friends are from a small village in the peaks, you see, and with the Garleans blocking all ways in and out of the place, we never traveled far. Now that they're mostly gone, we thought we'd have a look about. Maybe scavenge for a bit of food. We didn't mean no harm, honest. If it's all the same to you, we'll leave and go look for food somewhere far, far away from here. Yeah, best that you do that. Best that you do that, sir. Just so that you're not meddling in other people's lives. I mean, I know you intend well, but in this instance, we have to remind you that that is not your land. It does not belong to you, therefore it's not your right to claim it. Okay. Yeah, back off, you. And that goes double for your friends. And I need to find my way back because I've gotten lost somehow. Yeah, when the sun goes down, it's not as easy to find your way around. Yeah, and I think those antlions are still trying to find me. Well, once I go around this bend, they'll lose sight of me for sure. And they have. And that is a bonus experience fate there, but I think that's against the boss enemy and I wouldn't have the ability to fight it on my own, even with the help of a chocobo. So we'll just march on. And speak with Prapti again.
You returned. Were they willing to listen?
Yes, they are.
Men from the peaks? Interesting. We were concerned the M tribe may have crossed them into stealing from our land. My sisters will be relieved to hear this. If these people are desperate enough to venture for food, perhaps we can help them. A deal of some kind. A share of our food stores in exchange for materials for our gem crafting. Yes, that would be a fair trade. I will need to discuss this with my sisters. The beginning of a fruitful partnership may be at hand.
Well, let's see if you're right about that, Prapti. Now I'm free to fly around in the Fringes without restraint. So, shall we finish this Spooks quest? Yeah, it's time to go get the last thing we need out of here. Before we march ourselves right back into the thick of danger with the main story. So yeah, we'll probably cover a few quests along the way. Odds are we're likely going to run back into the peaks again. Oh, coming up on the spot. Here it is. But yeah, I highly doubt you could have gotten here without the use of flying. Let's go ahead and await our opponents. Here they are. Hey, you boots. Want me to take the boot to you guys too? 'Cause I'll certainly oblige you if you want it. Terror touch. That's how you do damage? Is with a terror touch? Oh, I beat you before you got that move off. Sadly, you got yours off. But that's okay. We got you beat. Where's my warp ability? There you are. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to warp out until the time expires. Yeah, there's no point in me moving anywhere until this runs off and wears out. There we go. Let's go ahead and finish this quest. Oh, hey, Kuna's here. Alright, Megizzo, sorry it took a little longer than I would have liked, but we got what you were looking for.
The boots are gone? So you did scale the cliffs, that's quite the feat. A pity you're not part of our tribe, we could do with more capable hunters like you. But what are ghosts doing there to begin with? By all rights, they should be busy brooding about a cemetery somewhere. Then again, Vidala has seen more than its fair share of death lately. Hopefully any other spirits still lingering there will soon move on.
I hope you're right there, Megizzo. And so, there we go. All of the quests from Viranila and from the Peering Stones are done. Well, my chocobo takes a break. We are far from taking one. Time to get back to the main story by speaking with Alphanode for our first level 68 main story challenge entitled The First of Many. Alphanode hopes that you are ready to rejoin the main hosts.
I trust you are well rested and refreshed, yes? Then let us return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance forces should have advanced into the peaks by now, but I will expect we will pass many of our comrades on the road east. There's a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we will only need to identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. And so as they go off, I want to get a quick mend before I depart. Yeah, thank you, M-Tribe, for helping me along the way. Time to head eastward. You can see where the gate is that we're going to be passing through. Which also means that we're going to get back to doing just running on foot on our chocobo's feet in order to get to places. Scions, a pleasure to have you with us again. You'll be happy to hear we've taken Alagiri and have already begun fortifying it as our new base of operations in the peaks. Give a shout to the lads as you pass, eh? Very well. Open the gates and let us through. So, the Peaks Part 2. Now that we've done the Fringes Part 2, it's now time for the Peaks Part 2. So we're going back. So what will we find when we get there? We're really taking it slow.
How they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle, trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat. But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
This is a beautiful little place. Let's go and make our way in there. And there are lightning sprites to deal with as well. Where are my friends? Well, I guess that also doesn't help if the lightning sprites aren't appearing. There you guys are. Okay, Monago.
As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than the northern reaches, hence why the Imperials built Specula Imperatorus where they did. See those three towers to the east? That's her. Sits right on the edge of a cliff, so attacking from the north is a fool's errand. From the south, on the other hand, she's no different from any other Imperial installation. You see now why Velodino was so important, eh? Right then, come along, they're waiting for us in Alagiri.
Let's go over and follow. Yeah. Pantera exists around here. Are they gonna give us a power rock song? Some death metal to listen to? Yeah, I'll be honest, the only time I've ever actually heard music from Pantera was when it was featured in a cartoon for SpongeBob SquarePants where SpongeBob tries to help out Sandy for when she's getting ready for hibernation, and she has this whole huge list of things that she wants to do. They're like over-the-top stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, something tells me this lethal weapon is going to get to its destination. Because it's already made it halfway across. So basically this is like the Steps of Fate. Except it happens in Fate form. Yeah, imagine having to do this one. All these enemies are out of the target area. In fact, we've actually forced them to follow the fate. We actually forced them to follow the path of the fate. That's how it's gonna be. Where's my companion? Man, this is nuts. I mean, realistically speaking, how can you hope to beat this thing with the few people we've got? And then on top of that, the abandoned bits are in relentless pursuit. Slasher deployment. What? At least it can't get crushed underneath its feet when it's moving. Where did my chocobo go? Holy cow, it's all the way out there. Like, Ami, I need you over here. Man, this is pretty crazy. I mean, it's almost made it all the way back. Or to its intended destination. Yeah, I wonder if I'm gonna see my chocobo again. Oh, there's an aether current over here. Oh, we're definitely gonna take a hit. How bad? Almost to the point of death. Damn. Almost to the point of death. No. Yeah, I think I have to make a break for it. I have to run away. No. I'm still considered being attacking. Yeah, I have to abandon my... Where's my companion? Well, I finally forced it to withdraw. But even then, it still may be too late. Because, yeah, it's going across the river now. Oh, we might still beat it. Yeah, actually, we've got it down to 4%. Oh, okay, good. Wow. I'm actually shocked we beat it. That was amazing. I'm actually shocked we beat that. Like, we kept following it and following it and following it, and I was losing my chocobo, and I was almost dead. I was like, oh no! But yeah, holy cow. There's one for the books. Without a doubt. Yeah, we just kept following that thing. And it was pretty much at that point right at its final destination. It was just a matter of touching the final spot, yet somehow, with the few people we had, we pulled it off. Okay, Monago. Man, that was so crazy. Here we are, the new base of operations for the Alliance and the Resistance. And hey, even General Abania's here. Ah, there you are. Greetings, General. I see you've been quite busy in our absence. Less than you may imagine. The Imperials fled at our coming and we took the village without a fight. Your timing is impeccable. We were about to discuss our strategy to seize Specula Imperatoris.
Though we are fresh from the road, we should be glad to attend.
Good. Take a moment to gather yourselves and join us when you're ready.
Oh, hey there, Mikey. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Alright, let's go ahead and proceed to take on Monago's next level 68 challenge entitled Strong and Unified. Monago would rather not keep General Alden and the others waiting. Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like we've got a meeting to attend. Indeed we do. Before we take it though, first things first, let's go attune to the Aetherite. Well, you're taking that on right now? Well, best of luck to you on that there, Rain. Okay, now that we made it this far, General? And hey, even Conrad's here too.
That, everyone? Then let us begin. Alagiri is ours, and for mercy we took it without losing a single man, but we dare not grow complacent. Specula Imperatoris will not be so easily won.
If I may, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperial's motivations? For Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement of strategic importance without so much as firing a shot is inexplicable.
We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Suspicious though it may be, I will not refuse this gift from our enemy. The path to Alamigo is to the east, through Specula Imperatoris and Gyr Abania. It bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to a massive cannon with unparalleled range and destructive power.
Which means that we will need to strike Specula Imperatoris quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field and to utilize the installation as a shield against attack, as they would doubtless not risk damaging the towers. I see. Then we have no choice but to accept what we've been given.
Aye, that's the way of it. I have no doubt that Xenos has got something planned, but we'll just have to deal with it when the time comes. To the assault then. The main host will commence a direct assault on Specula Imperatoris. During this time, I would hold the Solons in reserve at Alagiri to deal with any Imperial forces that may be dispatched in response.
Understood. Wait a minute, we should be fighting with you in the Resistance. I understand you don't want to rely too much on Corinne after what she's been through, but at least let the rest of us do our part.
And they're all looking at her like, what? What do you say? If she wants to fight, I say let her, or don't do anything too reckless. Yeah, I think this is the point where we compel her to get involved.
Thanks, I knew you would understand. Mayhap it would be best if I accompanied you. Alice can stay with Corinne. Oh, go if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves.
You have your orders. Dismissed. Yeah, probably best to go with people you know there, Rain. And the fact that we're getting music cut off tells me that we're going somewhere else. Back to the Palace of Alamigo? No, deep within an Imperial research facility. Okay, so this must be where they sent for Dola. I think that's her. Yeah, I think she's getting the Captain America treatment. No, that's Kryl. Uh-oh. This is not good. What are they gonna do to her? And is that $4 right there?
Oh, my head.
Yeah. Careful. The anesthetic is wearing off.
Let us see. So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Exactly what you wanted. Yeah, enlighten her.
Though we Garleans are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics.
Okay.
This deficiency, for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabard.
And so that's what caused you to take out revenge on everyone?
Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage.
Well, you certainly used it well.
It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic. Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial court. Only Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
Is that so there, Mr. Aulus?
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Alamegan, through and through.
Yeah.
What
So
you
what
have
could this
been
prove?
granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
Whatever that means.
I am informed that Alagiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specular Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the Watchtower.
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
Unless he has something else in mind.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
That being... I guess we won't find out until later. Well, Thancred will have information in regards to that. But of course, he's trying to rescue Kryl. Whether or not he succeeds, well, that remains to be seen. So now to say, I guess we speak with you to complete this challenge. So full of fire and ego, weren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much, they're strong and they have each other. So at least he spared me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lise go alone. And so we'll go ahead and take a level 68 piece of armor for myself. I'll have to see if it's comparable to what I currently have. And that of course opens up more opportunities. So I would lose skill speed. Okay, I need to move this aside. And then bring in my new item of interest. Okay, determination and direct hit rates. So that would bring up determination, but I would lose my skill speed. Okay. Well, I was wanting to build up my determination anyway, and I'm already over 1,000 points on skill speed, so yeah, I think this is worth a trade-off. Yeah, in this instance, I approve of the trade-off. Okay. So now that puts me over 27,000 max HP. Okay, so why don't we go ahead then and take on Alice's next main story challenge. The level 68 challenge entitled Hell's Open. Alice is ready to depart Alagiri when you are.
We have a fair bit of ground to cover, so we should split up. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, you know what to do. Oh, and so you know, I sent word to Arenveld's squadron. They already are searching other nearby areas, so we have allies in the event we encounter anything beyond our means.
Okay. I'm gonna look in 2 different spots. So yeah, this is, so yeah, that's where we are. And there's where this is, so it seems like the only way to get to where we currently are is either through the Carmine Kitchen or through Momorune's Milk, or maybe there's another path entirely. But actually, it's not looking like it. Because yeah, as it stands right now, that's the only way to get over to where Alamigo is. Yeah, the hometown is not that far now. We're pretty much on the threshold at this point. There's a level 70 rank B. We want to go looking for Imperial forces that might be skulking about. Oh, I do have my Chocobo available, so yeah, let's go ahead and check the area. Alright, we got a doggy and its master. Well, don't worry there, little doggy. We're gonna deal with you soon. You're gonna be put down, and it's gonna be a very nice thing. Stay away from your attack. But yeah, go through you with Gyr's Kogol. I will be honest, I'm really finding it's so much faster in my rotation to not rely on my main, or rather my secondary debuffs, and buffs for that matter. Because it's just like I'm kicking so much butt right now with my current 5 attack rotation. I mean, obviously there's still, those moves are still necessary, but throughout the time I've been playing so far, I haven't been needing them as much. Like, I don't come over here right away to make quick use of them. I wish I could though, but I'm killing the enemies off so quickly it's not really making that much of a difference, whether or not I am using them. Alright. Check this area. Here's a slasher and some sky armor. Ooh, nice damage on crit hit. Into the air. Boom. But yeah, you can see I just only really used my basic rotation. And by the time I've made use of everything else, we've already killed one enemy and we're on to the next. But of course it also helps that I have my Chocobo out. Okay, so we want to go up there. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep going until we find what we're looking for. Okay, it looks like Alice's had her fill of Garleans. Oh, give me a moment, Corinne. Oh, you got a link pull. Link pearl communication.
Say that again if you would. No, maintain your distance for now. Understood. Keep me apprised of any developments. That was Arnvold. The pair that was spying on us in the Fringes has followed us here. What about you, Corinne? Any trouble?
Well, I ran into some guys.
And there I was thinking we might be due for some peace and quiet. Glad to hear you dealt with them. I hope the assault on Specular Imperatorus is going well.
I guess we won't find out until it matters the most. So yeah, I guess we're going to get to see what that's looking like right now. So over at Specular Imperatorus, where the Alliance and the Resistance have launched their initial attack. Here's the General. Doing what he does best. Cutting down the Imperials. Yeah, you got saved by your little son.
You've improved, lad.
Well, he is the Vice Marshal. He should be improving.
Come now, father. You lured the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny it.
Yeah, we seem to be doing well.
Our work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The Skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Oh yeah, let's guess how well that's gonna work out.
Then we will tend to the stragglers down below. With me!
Yeah, I don't see Team Skull surrendering, ever. Yeah, I highly doubt that's gonna happen. So, meanwhile... Ah, here comes Fordola. Still a little hazy.
Report.
Enemy forces have overrun the lower facilities and appear to be mounting an assault on the main tower. We have already received a request for reinforcements. A unit of legionaries has been mustered and is ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
Is there
Stand
a big
down.
red... Stand down?
Commander?
Yeah. She wants to see if there's a big red button she can push.
Tell them to stand down.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that? I want nothing more than to help them. To lead the bloody charge. But I have my orders.
Which
Lord
means you
Zeno
have to follow
sent no
hers.
reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
Yep, push the big red button.
What? Kill our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
Oh no. It's like, don't make her use her
Mayhap
sword.
you'd like to ask Lord Zenos yourself.
Just do it.
No. Initiate the firing sequence. Wars are won on the backs of the dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty. Now, give the order.
I don't think he wants to go through with this.
Initiate firing sequence.
Yeah, out of reluctance.
Aye, aye. Initiating firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
And now all hell will break loose. Yeah, what Ilbert did at Belstar's Wall will probably not even compare to what we're about to see next.
Rudolph, Emlyn. For us. For our people. For our future.
Yeah, she is driven as much as Ilbert is.
I need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
Yeah, it's really getting hazy over there where you are. Is she gonna black out? Wow, what's Noah's Ark doing over there? Yeah, and as we gaze at that, we're also gonna see a lot of destruction about to happen. Stuff is moving, and pain and suffering is about to follow it. The cannon's being lowered, and its target is being acquired. Shot fired.
What in the seven hells?
Yeah, you're under attack.
Long-range artillery.
Yep. And it's coming for you guys.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat! Now! Relay the orders!
Understood.
Better get out of there while you still can.
All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
Yeah, the Garleans are probably gonna be like, get after them! Whoa! Yeah, keep running, boys and girls. The main tower comes crashing down. And we bore witness to it all.
By the 12, did you see that? The main tower just collapsed. You heard it too, didn't you? It must have been the cannon at Gyr Abania. But that was an Imperial installation and their troops were still...
Yep. Whatever it takes to win, for them.
Damn it, no one's responding. I don't know if the shell is being jammed or... We have to go right now. They need our help.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. So yeah, give me the cue on when we can speak with you to start it, the next part of the quest, because yeah, we have to wait for it to load in. Yeah, this is how desperate they are to try and beat us. Oh, wait a minute, did we just speak with you? Oh, yeah, we do. So, yeah, I think that we're actually going to go ahead and call it. Because now that we've reached a very huge plot twist in the storyline, and this place is missing a tower, we now have to find out how many of our people survived this ordeal. And who did we lose? Yeah, because now with Fordola a bit hazy, you can be sure that she's now going to be at the point where she's going to stop at nothing to stop us. Even if it means seeing her own people, her own soldiers being killed in battle. But, yeah, these are the extremes that they're willing to go to, and so when I join you guys again tomorrow at about 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we will find out the fate of our people, as perhaps also we will also find out the fate of the Garleans as well. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching Night 10 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood live. I'll look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow as we find out what became of everyone that was fighting over at Specula Imperatoris. So until next time, everyone, this is Matthew with Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.